Hello, beautiful souls. I am Christy Godwin, a psychic medium. I want to welcome Ken Jackson here today. He is an executive coach. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Now, we're here to just give a little information on New Year's resolutions, getting yourself healthy, and how hypnotherapy and coaching can help along with that. Now, we are offering a class starting the beginning of January. It's the first Sunday starting in January, and it runs for 4 Sundays consecutively after that. It will meet at 10 in the morning Central Time, and it is really a time to meet with some like-minded people, get a little bit of coaching, get some hypnotherapy to help with our weight loss goals. And it's less about specifically weight loss, but more about getting our bodies healthy and making healthy choices as it relates to us and not what the scale says. And would you agree with that, Ken?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And one of the big questions people ask a lot of the time is, what can hypnosis do for me? Reality is anything that you want it to do. You can learn to overcome many unwanted or undesirable habits you may have. If you're looking to lose some weight, maybe stop smoking, all of these things can be helped with hypnosis. It does take time and it does take effort on the client's part, but it can absolutely help.
Yes, it can. And I do want to reiterate some of what Ken just said. With hypnotherapy, you have to have the want to do it. If, say, you want to lose 20 pounds or 10 pounds, whatever that is, because your spouse says you need to. If you don't have the desire to do it, it's not going to happen. Hypnotherapy, hypnosis cannot help you do something that you don't have a desire to do.
That's right. And keeping in mind, when we talk about hypnosis work, the human mind is very, very susceptible to suggestions. So while in a hypnotic state or a deep meditative state, you can learn new behaviors and your subconscious mind will work to change your conscious decisions. So it's very beneficial.
Absolutely. So now how the class is going to work, it's a quick hour and 15 minutes. We will start off with some coaching. Now, some of the coaching that will occur is really about, I know in my circle of friends, we joke about just eat away your feelings, but that's kind of the way we're raised. Most of us in America are raised to, the baby's crying, feed them, we give the toddler, reward the toddler with a treat of a snack. And so we really tie food to comforting ourselves and pleasure. All of us like that good comfort food, your wine, whatever it is that people use to soothe themselves. So we really take the coaching part back to the feelings associated. We learn to tap into our bodies. What are we feeling? Is this hunger or is this something else? Now, along with that works really well in a 2-part process of we're going to do some coaching and we're going to do the hypnotherapy. And how long do you say the hypnotherapy will last each session?
I would say approximately 30 minutes. It does take about, a good 10 to 15 minutes to get into that deep hypnotic state. So once you're in that hypnotic state, then your subconscious mind becomes very susceptible to those suggestions. There is a trust factor based on all hypnotherapy.
Yeah, so what Ken was saying is that whenever you are going into hypnotherapy, hypnosis, there's a trust factor. The more you trust someone, the easier you're going to relax into that trance state. So the first time, it might take a little bit longer to get into that trance state, but on the following classes, you will get into the trance state quicker. Also, it's like muscle memory. The more you do something, even if it's on an energetic level, the easier it becomes. Your mind is like, oh yeah, I've been in trance before. I remember what this is like. So then you go in a little bit faster. So now you said the first class or the first hypnotherapy session will last what? How long you think?
About 30 minutes. And another common question, and it touches on what you were just saying, who can be hypnotized? Basically, anyone that is willing to be hypnotized can be hypnotized. It's not something that is magical in the sense.
Oh.
It's just your hypnotherapist is guiding you into that meditative state and then following that once you're in the meditative state, then those suggestions are provided to your subconscious mind, which will in turn help your conscious mind make better decisions.
Absolutely. Because you might be triggered, when we talk about, and this goes back to the coaching part of it, we've all heard about triggers. As a child, your feelings were hurt, you were throwing a fit, or, it's popular with ladies. It's like, you had a bad breakup, I'm bringing over the ice cream, I'm doing this. So we relate this food back. And so it's a trigger. You're feeling upset, you're feeling uncomfortable in a situation, you want to soothe those feelings. So we go to food. That's a trigger. So we're going to not only talk through the emotional components of it, then we go to the hypnotherapy, which really takes us into this trance where we can work on that trigger at a subconscious level so it's not as active in our lives. But again, you have to want to do it. And the more you go into trance, and now I do want to also touch on, Ken had said everyone can be put in a trance. We all go into trance every single day. I joke, of course, I'm a psychic medium. In the mornings, as I'm putting my makeup on, put my makeup on every day for 30 something years. I go into trance. I can put a full face of makeup on in 4 or 5 minutes flat. That's when the spirit starts coming in. I'm going into trance, doing my makeup, the spirit starts coming in and getting ready for the day. People that drive, when you're driving, you'll arrive somewhere, especially if it's to work or home, somewhere you go all the time, and all of a sudden you've arrived and you don't remember the exact driving process.
That's very, I'm sorry, it's very true. There's so many things that we do each and every day that we're truly in that trance state, watching TV. All of a sudden you're at the end of the movie and you can't remember how it ended.
Right.
Any of those things. That's right.
Absolutely. So I do want people to encourage, if you want more proof about hypnotherapy, Google it. Google hypnotherapy and weight loss, how it works. If you would like to, you can shoot Ken or I an email. I am at ChristyGodwin111@gmail.com. And Ken, your email is what?
Ken Jackson, Executive Coaching.
There you go. We also both have websites that you can, if you can't remember the email, just go Google Christy Godwin Psychic Medium. You can email me through my website, and the same for Ken. You can Google his website, which is Ken Jackson Executive Coaching, and contact him through there. Is that correct?
That's right. Thank you.
All right. I want to thank everyone for listening. I hope to see you in the new year. Let us help you reach your goals of getting healthy and getting your body the way you want it, not what the scales want it and not what your partner or significant other says you want it to be, but what is right for you. I want to thank everyone for watching this. I want to thank Ken for being with us today.
Thank you.